you edit a video can alter the way your audience perceives you, your product, or your story. In this video, we'll discuss how you can edit video to influence how your audience feels and how that impacts on your web video production and YouTube marketing.
The first thing is about the way that editing affects the mood and the feel of the video.
I, on a daily basis, make videos for clients, and one of them was for a an office furniture manufacturer, and their office chairs and office furniture is really quite, it's high-end stuff. So I wanted to use a slower pace in the editing and slow movement in the video. I had planned it in advance, so I knew that I was going to take slow movements in the actual shoot, but also in the editing process I would also be much more slow and considered, and all of that gives the sense of something that's more sophisticated, definitely better quality. And I've got an example of that, a short example to show you what I mean.
So it's just by doing the cuts slowly that make that video seem so smooth and soft and enticing. And what happens when we have, let's say, boring clients?
Well, there are no boring clients, but there are some subjects which are perhaps challenging, or to some people might not be as exciting. So another example from one of my clients, they're a paper recycling company, and you'll notice in the clip that I'll show in a moment, by keeping the pace of edits and movement of the camera faster, it gives you the impression of a visually more exciting thing.
We deal with all grades of waste paper, cardboard, polythene, and confidential waste for destruction and recycling. The process starts with either the delivery or collection of your recovered paper.
Again, there's a feeling of time going pretty quickly there, that lots happens, and the eye has to almost adjust to the changes, and so that makes it feel as if it's happening really fast. So the choice is up to you how you want to do that. You can either do it soft or slow, and the other extreme is really fast with sharp cuts to it.
Yeah, and there's also a purpose to it as well as creating mood. Your editing also helps to keep people watching. If you're doing a talking head type video, then if I stand in front of the camera for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, then it can look pretty boring, but you film yourself, and then every few seconds, it could be every 7 seconds, every 20 seconds, move yourself about in the screen. I'll show you an example where I've done a talking head video it's actually for myself, and I've moved myself about, I've zoomed in, zoomed out, and also varied my placing within the frame. And here's a wee example. And images get noticed. To see what I mean, I want you to type video production air into Google. The organic results should look something like this, and you notice my YouTube video straight away. Even if it weren't at the top, you'd notice it. To illustrate the point, my website is also on the first page of results.
Videos act on an emotional level, and you can use editing to instill the particular emotion you want your audience to feel. Even the same video clip, edited in different ways, can have dramatically different impacts on the audience. Let's look at music. Now we'll add colour correction to the mix, and you'll see the dramatic difference in these two clips.
You can see that video editing techniques such as the pace you cut at, the use of sound effects and music, plus colour correction or grading will help convey context, atmosphere and emotion. But editing techniques are just one element you need in your video making toolbox. If you want to learn some more of those skills, Ken and I have 3 more free lessons available from our Udemy course, Make Great Videos on a Budget. Click the link down here or the one down in the video description. You'll find free training marked preview in the lesson list. Go ahead, click the link and get free access to those lessons and keep learning and developing your video skills. Go on, click the link now.